Let's have a look at what is a kit and how to create a kit in Black Pearl. So let's head over to this account. And first of all, let's go over, well, what is a kit? Well, let's say that you have customers that regularly come in and ask for all the parts and labor that they regularly need on, say, a 1,000 kilometer or mile service job. Now, you know that this regular job they are doing requires a certain type of oil, a certain amount of oil, a certain amount of labor, a certain amount of parts, certain type of parts. Now, instead of every time you start a new customer order, you having to input that labor, the amount, the part, the amount, you name it, that's what a kit is. So you can go ahead and you can create a kit. And what a kit is a way to build those contents up. So let's just put together a really basic kit here. Let's go on training oil kit. That's what our code will be. And this will just be the same thing. It's a training oil kit. So we're going to create this kit. And now if you want to split it, you keep that selected. Now what that means is when it's on the service order, you can split it. So if you have several parts, labor, etc., you can split and mix and match accordingly. If you don't have this, then it always will be one set kit. Now you'll most likely want to call this a service kit, being as it's service we're going over. And you can see now all of these items have populated. So let's start with saying this will be a training oil concern. And the cause was training and the correction is learning. Just so we can put some data into this kit, into this training oil kit. Now you'll notice here on transaction type that all of these are selected, and as we've learned before, a lot of these transaction types came as standard transaction types in your account, or perhaps you created some of these transaction types. You may want to select them all. You may want to say, hey, this kit is only good for deals. It's only good for third party. You can name what these kits are allowed to be on. You could also say a little further, and you can say what make, model, and submodel that this kit is specifically used for. So now you can assign that kit to a certain make, a certain model, certain submodel, and you have plenty of information to go with. So when you go ahead and save this, it hasn't created the kit itself yet in terms of the contents. It's created the kit in terms of the record. So now you'll see here that we have this training oil kit. It can be split, and here's our concern, cause correction. Here's all the transaction types that applies to, but there's no contents. So when you look at contents here, we're going to want to add some contents. So just for the sake of adding some contents in, let's put, what can we put in here? Let's put in an oil filter, just for the sake of having something in here. And we'll say that we need one of them. Now let's add some labor as well. Let's add some general labor. And let's say that we need 0.5 on this one. So now we've built this basic kit, which has an oil filter and half an hour of labor, and it's ready to go. So let's put this kit here into action. Let's go ahead and start a service job. Let's start a customer. Let's put George in. We'll start a new one. We'll start a service repair job. It will be customer pay, and we'll just pick this unit for the sake of getting some data in here. And now when we get into labor, parts, and items, we can put that kit in right away. So you'll see that you can select kit as a means for something to search. So let's look for that training oil kit. And there it is. So now you can adjust the price. You can break up the kit. So you can break up the labor from the oil, and you can change all of the numbers in here. But this is where it's going to be extra helpful now, where you have those larger service jobs, which are regular jobs, and they may have 10, 20 different line items on there. Where else it'll be helpful is, in this example, we've only used a general labor code. Now, if you have labor code books, those can also be imported into your Black Pearl account. So now you're also able to assign labor codes which have preordained times specified to them, specific to a certain job, specific to a certain make or model. And that's the key with a kit, is you're going to want to build these kits up. So at this level of the service job, you can just insert this kit and all of your information will be there, ready to go. Thanks for watching.